Hey, we're the Ohio guys on location at Anime Montseri in Houston, Texas.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and today we're joined by Luci Christian. How are you doing today?
I am great. I'm
That's
great today.
that's good. What's it like working in the industry today?
Um, it's different working today. Everything is so much faster than it used to be, I think. And it's definitely, there's just not as much time to kind of sink into things as there used to be. I think if you're just getting in, there's less of a learning curve, time. Um, so there's a little bit more pressure. But I mean, I'm just thankful to still be working, however many years it's been, like in the teens now, which is crazy. Just bananas. Who could have foreseen that?
It's been a good run.
Yes, it has been. May it long continue.
Yep. What was it like working on Negima?
Oh, Negima was a blast, but I'll tell you, it was a challenge because she just never shuts up. Like Asuna goes on and on and on. But it was really great. I look back at that time and I remember feeling like I was living at the studio and how fun it was. Everybody was just excited to be a part of that show.
Good.
Yeah.
Was
And I
like,
love Greg Ayers. Like playing our voices playing together was so much fun.
what was it like working on Princess Tutu?
Oh my gosh, well, it's my favorite thing ever. Ever. That show is just special for me. It was like everybody has that show that just gets in your bones and it's part of your skin and you love it. And maybe it was your gateway into anime or whatever. And I had done other shows, but for whatever reason, Tutu just started out as this lovely, fun thing that was kind of a vocal challenge to be three different entities, but the same person, I guess. And then as the story went along, it just got so dark and gorgeous, and it just captured me. I just loved it. Bawled my eyes out when it ended. Bawled like a baby.
That means it was good though.
It was so good. It was like the cathartic ugly cry, you know?
Yep. What's the favorite show that you've worked on? I mean, a lot of people say it's like picking their favorite baby.
It is. Sometimes I like to say, because I've done a lot of like big shows, but it's sometimes the little shows that weirdly grab you in a way. And there was a weird little show way back in the day called Super Gals. And Super Gals was the blast of my life. And when it happened, it was the first show I'd ever been allowed to just kind of be creative with. Like we would just make things up to say on the spot to try to, because we decided that it's funny and it should be funny, and if something was funnier than what we thought was written, we just said it. And it was such a fun collaborative thing, and I think everybody enjoyed it that worked on it. And it just happened to be about, turf wars and shopping and fake baked girls, and I don't know, it's kind of ridiculous, but it was so much fun. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. I loved it.
Yeah, it was a good show. It really was. What was it like working on Nerima Daikon Brothers?
Oh my, well,
It's another out there show.
it is so out there, but we were fortunate. ADV at the time did such a smart thing by putting Chris Ayers at the helm of that, because he had a ton of theater experience and musical theater experience, and it's an anime musical. So he hired people. Anime can be so technical because you're always trying to match lip flaps and try to give a performance that's believable while within these parameters. But with Nerima Daikon, the story is so wackadoo and funny. And he just essentially said, go and be as flamboyant and as great as you can be. Don't worry about the flaps so much. It's more important that the songs are funny and that they work, and people will forgive us the flaps if they're laughing. You know what I mean? And I think that was the brilliance of that. That was really great. It was so much fun. Mako is sick. Like, they're sick a little bit, these people.
It was a very good show.
It's super funny. It's a little blue, so don't give it to your kids yet. But I'm just saying, if you're old enough, that is a hilarious show. So funny.
If you could be any of the characters you've played in real life, who would it be? And you can mix and match if you want to.
Oh my gosh, who would I be? Oh my gosh. You can definitely, it's easier to say who you wouldn't want to be, right? Like Medusa or Ophelia? Aloise Trancy, probably not. But I don't know. People like even somebody like Wrath, it's bananas, and he's a homunculi, but he's so great at the end of the day, Like he steals the movie. So I've played a lot of wonderful, talented, magical, strong people. Maybe Kaname, just because she kicks butt, you know, and is still kind of like a regular person. Not like some weird monster or a homunculi.
Yeah. What was it like working on Full Metal Panic?
Oh my gosh, that was the best because it was the first. You know, it was just the first big thing I'd ever done. And I was terrified people wouldn't like it, wouldn't like me. And it was a great learning experience, and it was my first way to kind of be thrust into anime fandom. I went to my first convention after that because of that show. And so that really started a whole new chapter in my life, that show.
What was it like working on Soul Eater?
Well, Soul Eater was just amazing. I mean, A, it's stylistically so awesome. And then B, I got to play Medusa. I don't get to play many baddies. So getting to play someone like her is a real gift for me, and it's a real challenge, an acting challenge. And, I mean, the cast is just so amazing that I felt honored to get to be a part of that show. And I just love the style of it. It's so cool.
Is there anything coming out right now you can talk about, or anything that might have recently come out that you'd like to plug?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. There's a lot of, I think most of the stuff that's big has come out lately. So I don't know. For anime and stuff, I just don't know if there's anything new. I do a lot of audiobooks also, though, and I have some new audiobooks out. They're on audible.com. I do a lot of YA titles. So if you like what I do and you want to hear my voice read you stories, you can go to audible.com and get some audiobooks, which is super fun for me. I love it. I love doing that.
And then we always ask at the end, Facebook, Twitter, any other social medias where the fans can like maybe possibly keep in contact.
Yes, and I will tell you. Okay, so number one, I'm super bad, and I'm sure everybody on my Facebook page knows this. I'm super bad at keeping up with my fan stuff, mostly because I had kids and my brain could not keep up with all of it. Like, it's hard enough for me to keep up with my own Facebook page. I do a bad job of that. My family can attest. But I'm on Twitter now, you guys. I'm totally on Twitter, and it is Luci, Luci, loves Mike, M-I-C. Luci loves Mike. And it's kind of funny because my husband's name is Michael, so it's the... I know, it's clever.
Play on words.
Play on words. It's like I love words for a living.
All right.
Yeah, but Luci loves Mike. That's my Twitter handle. So.
Oh, that's really good. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so check it out. Come and hook it up, and we will tweet at each other. Do you see? I'm still getting used to it. Like, I'm such a newbie. I'm just like, we tweet, right?
You're probably better at it than me.
I know. I don't know.
You know, you probably are. Well, we'd like to thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. I stood these guys up last year because I got sick, and they were so righteous and kind to give me another shot at this.
That's
so
totally
thank you.
understandable, completely.
Thank
Totally
you so
understandable.
much.
Well, I'm Mike, she's Luci, and we'll see you next time.